hey, I am outside because the internet line is not working right, but it's working right outside. The Wi-Fi cannot get fixed this weekend. Okay, I want to talk about my spouse tonight. Today he called me saying that I'm a bad parent. The reason why he's saying this is because someone keep calling DSS, someone that's not a part of my household, someone that does not even know me personally. If they did, they would not even go there with me. I done told these DSS employees that, you want to talk about me as a parent, but even though I've been through something financially, was not even a cause of my own, but due to false arrest and a bunch of these racist white individuals and sellout black individuals that's helping support them, that I had financial problems in the past. Okay, so this individual, my spouse, been knowing me since I was 19 years old, so it's almost like 20 years. And every time someone says anything about me, whether it's a family or friends, despite the fact that he talks to me daily, on a daily basis, he all of a sudden says, oh, that what they're saying is true. That's the problem. People that makes up false statements, that the average person so naive to think that because someone says something, I don't care if it's a judge sitting on a bench, if it's your pastor at church. Come on, please. Do you realize that the average person have their own agendas, and it has nothing to do with the protection of my children? My children are well taken care of despite any circumstances. So the point is, why would somebody make up false allegations against me? Oh, there are plenty of reasons why. One is that I'm not part of their little status quo. Melody Shuler's not going along with the program. Because why, for the first 10 years of my life practicing law, I'm the star attorney of the court systems, one of the best attorneys there is. But once I start questioning stuff, saying this is not right, not backing down to anyone about anything, and standing up to fight for most people that cannot fight for themselves because they do not know the law, oh, I'm a problem, I'm this. No, I am not the problem. The impression in this society is a problem. It's a problem that got to come to an end. That's why they don't want it to come to an end. So all the harassment they doing of me and my children, it doesn't even matter, because what they're going to do is keep on, and they're not going to voluntarily stop on their own. They're not going to do it. So it's even like what Frederick Douglass said, without struggle, there's no progress. So, people can sit in their homes. I even called someone I know all these years. He did not understand that they are still harassing people that's out here fighting for civil rights, fighting for individual rights. Come on, people. Come on. Please. You got to do better. Come on. These people not playing with you, but you're playing with them. You may think, oh, because I go to job every day, that, oh, I'm going along the program, that the oppression in this country is not going to affect me. Okay, you may think it don't affect you. It does. It's going to affect your kids. And what you going to wait till your child's randomly shot by some idiotic person? Oh, you're going to wait till your child go to law school and realize that 99% of these law firms are predominantly white. It's hard for them to find a job, no matter how educated you are, no matter how intelligent you are. We are not on the same footing as these individuals, basically based solely on the color of their skin. So you sit around, you play all you want, but unfortunately, I don't feel like playing around with them. I don't feel like keep on waiting and begging for something that my ancestors helped build. My ancestors helped build this country, and in reality, I am pissed off. For the fact is, my ancestors helped build this country. and you want to keep on oppressing me, disrespecting me, in my opinion, you should be worshiping the ground that I walk on and being thankful because my ancestors didn't have to build anything. They could have took them all them boats, overthrew them boats, and came to this country and did Nat Turner stuff. But no, what they did is try to act all docile, hoping one day that their children, their grandchildren, their descendants will have an opportunity and a chance. But no, even after slavery, even after we built this country, letting us help. You know, I was so disgusted the other day when I go read online about how they was able to go and examine the bodies of slaves and see that their muscles were so degenerated, whatever I don't know the word for, so they're basically gone from the hard work and labor they did. But we are deemed lazy. What more could they do? Me as a parent, what more could I do for my children? You know, right now I got my children down South Carolina, paying rent there, electric there, paying the internet for them to use in that house. I just got a house in another state that I'm paying a mortgage for. Even got to pay utilities, water bill that I'm not even there for. Then I'm in another state working. You know, I do not think that like DSS, they wanted to come to the house. It is no open case in family court. What they did was somebody keep on calling with the nonsense. I don't live in so many states. Why is it in South Carolina I'm the only one having a problem? Someone calling, somehow, oh, what I'm saying don't make sense. Oh yeah, it does make sense. That's why you're so evil that you want to harass children and include children into a dispute that you have, a dispute that you should not have. Because the whole point about it is my complaint is that you write down these laws, these statutes, these rules, but you don't want them to apply to me. So that's what I'm demanding. It doesn't make sense for me to demand what that you wrote. Oh, it doesn't make sense to other issues that people probably mad because I go around talk about reparations. Yes, yeah. As soon as you say reparations, you can be the most liberal white person in the world. You should see their face. So see tomorrow that I'm crazy. Go to a white person and say, you think that we should get reparations. Record their face, and see how they feel about that. Yeah, y'all do owe us. You do owe us. You know, keep on disrespecting somebody. You don't want to help somebody. You know what? You done help yourself to a bunch of stuff by murder, rape, bondage, chains. But yet you want to turn around and say, oh, you don't want to help somebody. When I asked these people for $50 to help me and my kids get a place after I was falsely arrested in another state, affecting my income. I was in New Jersey making a lot of money, 6 figures. I come down to Orangeburg to get my property and my meal and get falsely arrested, including my grandmother. What's about these black families these days? Another black family, but I say black family because I'm black. These families do not know what it means to stick together. It's a combination of slavery and it's a combination of the devil's work. The devil's work. You know, you can see that you don't understand. Like I wrote a book 2010 about the destruction of the black family. You know, you don't want to stick together. People out here, they think your friend is your family. Sorry to say, a friend's not your family. If God wanted that friend to be your family, then they'd be your family. But it doesn't make any sense. How can you say that you're a good person, that you will, because you feed a stranger off the street, but you treat your family like they're nothing? You don't have a relationship with your family. You walk past your nieces and nephews and don't even acknowledge them. So you don't even speak to your family. And you do not think something is wrong, but you say something is wrong with your family member. But if you're a senior, if you're a grandparent, if you are an uncle supposed to be a minister, and you saying that's occurring, then it is something wrong with you. Something is wrong with you because you are in a leadership role. So that means that you never established leadership. You never gained leadership or respect. And you got to take responsibility for yourself and keep on telling other people. And like with me, my problem is other people because I wish to be left alone. They knocking on my door, coming in my house with fake warrants, saying that I'm doing all to my kids. And when I question anyone directly, what they say is, oh, We just concerned. I'm concerned. What about these KKK members who out here teaching their kids abusive language? Not not properly teaching them proper social skills. They setting them up to one day get themselves seriously hurt because they don't go and say the nigga word to the wrong person. Okay, and you know they like 100 years behind. They really shouldn't even been behind in the issue of dealing with other people, other races, thinking they're better than someone. How could you think that you're better than something that you came from? You're not better than anyone. Anybody can go rob, rape, kill, and steal. Anyone could do that. You know, it takes a more intellectual person to be able, or emotional person, or a stronger person to be able to deal with someone that's different and opposite of yourself. You know, it takes a more intellectual person to be able to understand that people are different. Does not mean that you're better than someone. The same thing about males and females. Males and females, I tell my sons that males and females in terms of equality is that they're different. You may be physically strong, but does not mean that a female is below you, because they have other qualities that are better than your qualities. God made people differently. God made people be in different roles, and in dressing the roles of different, I'm going to close this out, is that I am different than most. I have an IQ of over 180. So yeah, when you are a person who never read a book of law, never read a U.S. Constitution, never understand a U.S. Constitution, someone as a parent, before you even have kids, I've read books about parenting. I went to parenting training voluntarily, and I've taught parenting skills through my training and my experiences. So what happens is people who hear what I say, who has a lack of understanding of even who they are as a person, when I'm trying to explain to them something that's not an opinion but a fact, they want to express their opinions. No, I don't care about your opinions. It's something you can keep to yourself. And in terms of my children, you do not know anything about my kids, because if you do know, you will know that my kids are perfectly fine. Most kids out here have an inability to compete with these other parents who have judges that sit on the bench. You know, even like my son, the youngest published author, people ask me, oh, how did he do that? I say, what does that mean? Being sarcastic, like, oh, my son cannot achieve anything. Like, don't you understand that I am intelligent? What makes you think they might? Don't you know them genes are passed down? So you talking about them genes is passed down, this ignorance passed down, these people passing down ignorance amongst their children. They're ignorant themselves, but you want to come to me, a highly intelligent person, and try to say, oh, what I'm saying don't make sense. Like, what have you ever said that makes sense? And what you're doing is not even from your own thought process. You are repeating what your oppressor have told you and what these few people have told you. The people that tell you stuff, they're lying to you. They're lying to you because you're not the superior race. You're not better than anyone. You're not a better parent than me. Your kids will not ever be able to compete with me if you even think that you are better than me or my children, or that I am not a good parent to my children. What you need to go do, before you even have a conversation with me, go read a book of law. Go on your hands and knees and pray to God to give you some divine intervention, because the devil, all he does is seeks to destroy. He does not care about you. He just wants you to go burn in hell. And if you keep on messing with my children, you know, I've been trying to pray for you. You love your enemies. You know what? I do not love my enemies. You keep on messing with my kids, I'm going to pray that you get yourself together. But I'm also going to pray that you burn in hell if you don't back off of my children.